everybody. It is me, Brittany, your leader here at Team Our Victory, and I am having the pleasure tonight of giving you a little tutorial showing you how to create your own meal planner. I find that in my challenge groups, if I have a meal planner for my clients, it really makes a difference in the groups as opposed to when I don't actually have a meal planner built in. So I highly recommend offering this to your next challenge group because it will make such a difference in the way that your um, your customers and your clients are kind of engaged because it gives them more of a guide. Sometimes the guides that are in the Beachbody programs, while they are excellent guides and they're really useful, they're sometimes just not enough or they're not realistic to people's lives. So I try to make a meal planner that is realistic to somebody's lifestyle and kind of reflects the way that I eat healthy at home as well. So I'm trying to teach them how I do what I do. So I'm going to dive into kind of how I make it so that you can kind of duplicate it for yourselves. So this is the one that I posted today on TOV, and all I do is I go into a basic Word document. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new blank document. Okay, and in this document, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to create a table. Okay, in my table, I'm going to make it an 8 by 7. And in this 8 by 7, this gives me enough space to put across the top the days of the weeks, etc. And then along the side, I'm going to put in their daily workout. So they're going to have space for that. They're going to have breakfast, followed by a snack, lunch, another snack, and then dinner. Now, some meal planners allow for another snack to happen after dinner. That is totally up to you and how you want to do it. So I'm going to enlarge that a little bit. I'm going to go back and I'm going to make it landscape because I just prefer to look at it in landscape, but that is total personal preference. So I'm going to make it landscape. And then voila, I've basically got exactly what I need here. So then what I'm going to do is across the top I want to give it, I did not fill in the daily workout, so let me go back to mine for a second. What I did after this is here I then fill in all of the different meals that I want to do. So this takes me a couple days. I don't just sit down and do it all at once. I might fill in all of the snacks first because those aren't really recipes. And then I might fill in the breakfast and the Shakeologies. And I don't pick a new one for every day because also when people go to the grocery store, you know, they don't want to buy something that they're only going to use once in the week. So I try to make sure I'm using ingredients and things not in so much duplication that they're bored of it, but enough that they're not going to waste it when they go to the grocery store. So you'll notice that I have the Chunky Monkey Shakeology here, and then that repeats again. Same thing, I have the hummus here. It repeats as a snack. Previous day, you'll see it sometimes, in other days, as well as like the fruits will come back and forth in different days. And I try to use different ingredients like, for example, we've got avocado up here, and I'm going to use avocado again down here in the salad. So there's not going to be a lot of waste involved in my meal planner. Now, just like anything else, this takes time, it takes planning. So like I said, I spend a couple days, really trying to put it together. So all this stuff, all the meat and potatoes of your planner are going to take time. Let me just dive in and show you then what I do to make it look pretty at the end. So after I've done all of my fun stuff, I'm going to go back in, I'm going to put a header, and then you can do, your header however you want it to look. If you want it to be called Beachbody Challenge Group Meal Plan, whatever, okay? So there's your header. Now, then you can center it, you can do whatever you want to it, just like you would do any other document. Make it bigger, make it bubble letters, knock your socks off, right? Bubble letters if I want, super cool. There it is. I love things that look pretty, so for me, that's a total bonus. Now, I'm going to close this out. Now, this is what I did to really put that stamp of approval on it that made it mine, this whole Run to Your Happy Place thing. Now, at the bottom, you'll see that I had also, I also added this whole Created with Love by Run to Your Happy Place, and I put my website down there. That's also just another personal touch, which you can do, and of course, all you do is type at the bottom of the table once you're done. But let me show you how I did the watermark in the background. So let me go back to yep, layout, and then I click on watermark. Now, I can do a picture watermark, and I can select a logo. Now, for me, I had to use an AI file, not a JPEG. So you'll see here I have AIs of my smiley, and I have JPEGs. The AI is the one that worked. So I'm going to use the tag AI. Let's try inserting that one. And you'll see that it's back here. Now, this washout you can click on, and it changes the color, but because of my file, it's not really changing the color for me that great. So I'm going to show you how to change it. All you have to do is click on your header, double click on your header, and bring that up. Then you can right click on this one, and this is on your what do you call it? Your watermark, and you're gonna have all of this stuff come up. Oh, where'd it go? There we go. Okay, and you can format it. Here we go, transparency. So then I can change my transparency and of the fill and of the lines. Move. Let's just see if that works. Yeah, and so then it's different here. I can change the size of it if I want. So let me just close this out. When I go back into the watermark here, I can change my size away from auto. I can make it like 150. That's too big. 100. Yeah, and put it there. And if I wanted to move it, I could move it also. But it just adds that special touch. It's unique. It looks like you. It looks professional. It's going to be so much nicer to give. And look at what it looks like you're investing into your customers and your clients. You're investing in them. This is something that they can then print off and post somewhere daily in front of them. I have the websites there, so I'm not even going to the hard work of writing out each recipe. No, that's their job. You know, if they want to use that recipe, then they need to go to the website and write down their ingredients. You could go a step further. I mean, you could make a shopping list and make it, you know, something that is easily something you can duplicate easily, you know, week after week. But I just want to kind of give you guys an idea, because this really has worked for me in my business, and it's just something that, you know, I can share this one with you, but that's a taste of me. You're always going to have my watermark behind it. So I wanted to give you kind of the resource and the tools so that you could do it on your own. I really hope this helps. I hope everyone's having a wonderful holiday season, and we'll talk soon.